Meta has restrictions for medical content. Websites with medical content might not be able to use end of the funnel standard events. Events like add to cart or purchase might be restricted. So, if your website, your WooCommerce website, has medical products, and if you have these type of restrictions in place, you can replace those events with custom events. Custom events are events with a custom name. So instead of purchase, it can be my event 123. This is just an example. In order to help you replace the standard WooCommerce triggered events, we have now new triggers. I will show them right away, but first, this is the WooCommerce page, and from here you can configure the standard event. So this is the purchase event that we fired when an order is placed on the website. This is the add to cart event that we fire again when such an order is placed on the website. But if you need to replace these events with a custom event, you can go here on events, add new, and this is the internal name of the event. I will not configure fully the event. I will just show you the new triggers. So give it a name here, like my custom purchase, for example. And then we have new triggers right here, WooCommerce add to cart and WooCommerce purchase. For example, WooCommerce add to cart, when a product is added to cart, this event will trigger, duplicating the default add to cart event. You can also enable track value and currency, and we will add the value and the currency parameters the same way we do for normal add to cart events. We don't track the other data because you're not supposed to have it, and it's not usable like content ID and stuff. It's not usable for custom events. So enable this, and then you can enable this event for Facebook and make sure you use a custom name. So not the add to cart standard name, because this will get banned as the normal event. The same thing you can do for purchase, and here you have other options. Fire this event for transaction only. It means it will fire only once when the order is placed and not when the order confirmation page is revisited. So I suggest you enable this. Track transaction ID if you want to have the transaction ID as a parameter, and track value and currency. I recommend adding all these options, turning on all these options. And again, use a custom name for this event in order to avoid meta restrictions. Now, should you disable the standard purchase and add to cart events? I don't know what to tell you here, because Meta doesn't have any recommendations, at least not yet. When I make this video is January 2025. All I know, and I have this from a contact that we have on Meta, that while standard events will not be available for medical website content and of the funnel events, custom events will still be processed. So you have this custom event in place. What can you do in order to use it? First of all, you need to approve the event inside Meta. So we have a video on this channel showing you how to go inside your Meta events and say, yes, I want to process this custom event. Watch that video as well. I will link it in the description of this video on our YouTube channel. Once the event is approved and can be processed, you can use it to create a custom conversion and use that conversion as your ads objective. You can visualize that custom conversion inside your ads reports. So basically, it acts as a standard event once it's configured as a custom conversion. And you can also create custom audiences, basically audiences containing all your clients for this custom event that tracks purchases. You are limited in this respect. You cannot use a custom event for dynamic retargeting, for example. So this is a limitation. It won't be possible to do dynamic retargeting for medical content websites, for stores with medical products. Or at least I don't know of any strategy that is possible, because the key events in dynamic retargeting are the standard e-commerce events like purchase and add to cart. These events will not work anymore. So this is one thing you can do: replace your standard events with custom events. If you have other events, for example, complete registration, replace them with a custom event, similar triggers, but custom name. So another thing you can do, this is not e-commerce related, so any website can have a complete registration on a form, for example. That's it. Another video I made recently shows you how to remove parameters that can track medical content stuff. I encourage you to watch that video as well. And the last thing you can do is to disable tracking for pages with medical content. We are right now working to improve our filters for targeting and tracking pages and products. So once this is ready, I will make a video explaining exactly how you can use that strategy as well. I'm Christian Stoichescu from PixelYourSite. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.